98.1 K-Bet, your all-time country favorites. Good morning. It's the JB and Sandy Show, 7:35. And you guys, probably your phone's going to be blowing up a little bit today with all the weather warnings and stuff that are going on. Flash flood warnings, turn around, don't drown, all that stuff. It's one of those mornings that it could be tough getting into work this morning, especially if you have to go low water crossings and things like that. Don't mess around with those.
Yeah, even the roads that are fine, there's a lot of standing water that could send you into a hydroplane pretty easily.
Right, so take it easy, and it looks like the rain is going to continue. I know that there's been some water rescues this morning. There was one this morning, I-35 at Old San Antonio Road. A guy thought he could get around a barricade, and he didn't. It doesn't take much water, and it doesn't matter how big a rig you got. Water will just lift it up, and away you go, and then you feel pretty stupid. At least I would.
Yeah, just whatever you're trying to get to is not worth it.
No, it's not. So take it easy because the ground's already pretty saturated, so it doesn't take much rain to create some flooding. And Barton Creek is supposed to flood today, too. It's out of its banks at just over 8 feet, and they're expecting that to happen. So especially that Barton, we were talking about earlier, Barton Creek 360 area, just kind of stay away from that, all right? Coming up next, my favorite thing on social media right now is all of these mostly European, but people from all over the world that are coming and experiencing America for the first time. And they love it. I mean, love it. Have you heard about this guy, Freddie?
No.
Freddie is like the leader of the pack. He's a German guy, never been to America, and is documenting on his social media. And put it this way, J.J. Watts, the Houston Texan football player, he took care of him with this gorgeous suite in Houston.
Oh, put him up.
Yeah, with gift bags and all kinds of stuff. But what they're saying about America is awesome, and we've got some of it for you next. And I have to tell you, if you hear nothing else today, you've got to hear this Japanese guy's take on Mexican restaurants in America. Is the funniest thing I've read in a long time.
Weren't you telling me like one of them was checking out a Bucky's?
Oh, yeah, they love Bucky's. Yeah, absolutely. They love a Bucky's, and we'll get into it. Stick around. It's coming up.
Connect with the show on Facebook at 98.1 KVET.
I hope you enjoy what we're about to talk to as much as I have all weekend long. It's the best thing on social media right now, and if you haven't found it yet, you need to get into it. We'll get to it in just a sec. It's the JB and Sandy Show. My name's Sandy. This is JB.
Hello.
Tricia's here.
Good morning.
You can call us at 844-390-KBET. We love hearing from you guys. We're actually sitting here in the studio at 7:45 on a Monday morning as it rains all over Austin, Texas, and you got flash flooding and all that kind of stuff. But we'd still love to hear from you. So call us at 844-390-KBET. Longhorns play baseball today against Alabama at 1 o'clock. They're in the losers bracket of the College World Series. So my favorite thing right now that's going on in social media is all the people that are visiting from foreign countries, the United States, for the very first time and experiencing the United States and loving the United States.
You don't think about the process. Like a lot of people are coming over for the month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like it's not in and out for one game. They're making their whole travel plans around the kickoff of World Cup to hopefully the finals.
Right.
That's their goal.
And they're traveling. They're driving America and experiencing America. And I'll tell you why this is refreshing to me is because I think it's a good reminder for us to realize how good we have it in this country, just the little things in this country. Because there seems to be a whole lot of people that live here that hate this country.
Yeah.
And that bothers me. So here is she's a British girl in America talking about her experience.
I'm a British girl and I have been to around 27 different countries in my whole life. And nothing comes close to the USA. You can get every single landscape, every single climate, you can get everything in the US. The people, the food, the landscapes, the cars, the trucks, everything in the US simply beats anything I've ever experienced anywhere in the world. There are no words to describe how lucky you guys are to live there. Americans are so lucky to live in such an amazing country.
And yes, the face does match the voice. She's a cutie, that one. Here are some Europeans at a beach in America.
When you're in the UK, okay, if you're next to the beach, it smells. The beach doesn't smell here, right?
No, everything's beautiful.
Everything's beautiful. And this
I
is
wonder which beach they were at. 'Cause
yeah.
we've got a range.
Yeah. This one is a guy uses a term I've never heard before. He said, in the very beginning, he says, this is how you operate in a, quote, high trust society, which we live in, believe it or not. And he's filling up his soda. Listen.
Check this out, guys. High trust societies. This is how they function. You just come up, you take your cup. Everything here is refillable. This is amazing. Diet Dr. Pepper. But I haven't tried a proper Southern sweet tea, so that's what I'm going to go for today.
Isn't that great? And, I mean, this is a whole new world for them.
Yeah,
Filming himself filling up his cup.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You told us about this guy, Freddie. He's German.
Yeah.
And they're blocking out their faces on social media, which is funny, but they're getting treated everywhere they go.
Yeah, everywhere. J.J. Watt took care of Freddie in Houston.
Put him up in this suite that's like, did you see it's $150,000 a night?
Oh my
gosh. No, I didn't see that.
Good to be Freddie.
No kidding.
And these German guys are just like in awe outside of a Bucky's. Imagine that.
Yeah, they all stop at Bucky's and love it. So it's great. I love it. I don't have time right now, but I got to get to this a little bit, maybe just after 8. This Japanese guy, his experience in a Mexican food restaurant.
Yeah. And the eagle in the stadium. That's hilarious, too.
We'll revisit that in a little bit. Hang on.
About as Austin as it gets. JB and Sandy on 98.1 KVAD.
It's your all-time country favorites. It's the JB and Sandy show. And just wrapping up this whole thing about the foreigners experiencing the United States for the first time because they're here for the World Cup. I just have to share this little thing with you. This Japanese guy wrote on Twitter. It's pretty long, so I'll skip through it a little bit. But picture this. He's at a Mexican food restaurant in Texas, and he's shocked that you get the chips for free, right? Chips and salsa come out. They set it on the table. And then what really blows him away is the waiter comes by and asks him if they want a refill on their salsa. And he writes, they have wells of salsa. The supply lines of this nation are beyond anything my ancestors imagined. Oh, it's just great. It's just great. Didn't you say the Japanese were doing something at the stadium?
Yeah, they had a game against the Netherlands, and the Japanese fans, and I've heard this about them before, stay after the game to clean up all the mess.
Wow.
All the
That's
cups
amazing.
and foods and everything. Grabbing trash bags, and they don't leave until the place is clean.
Not just their own trash. This
the
whole stadium.
The whole stadium.
They're not like the Americans collecting souvenir cups, right? They're literally picking
Collecting souvenir cups.
There's one guy in every game.
I know.
He's got a stack of cups a mile high. They're actually cleaning it up. Up next, Tricia's got the story we love. What do you have?
I'm going to tell you guys about something fun you can do over the summer, watching some old retro movies and a fun way to do it.
All right, stay with us. Coming up, it's the JB and Sandy Show. 8 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thanks for being with us.
And now, JB and Sandy's story we love.
If you're looking for something fun and kind of old school to do this summer, the Austin Motel has brought back their float films. They're going to have an old school film that they show every other week. And you can go and float in their pool if you want to watch it or just hang out by the pool. Last week, they showed Detroit Rock City. It's a show about teens trying to get into a Kiss band. So they had a Kiss cover band play before the movie started.
They were packed this weekend. They had like a car and motorcycle show. And that Austin Motel, take advantage of that because this is going away.
Oh,
it
is?
is.
No, what's going on?
It's going to be developed into retail. Just what we needed.
Yeah.
More retail.
More retail.
Right. So some of the other cult classics that you can check out. Varsity Blues on June 26th. 10 Things I Hate About You. The Matrix. The Talented Mr. Ripley and The Mummy. Tickets are about $25 a piece. Doors open at 5 and the movies start right around dusk.
They're not going to show Jaws?
I don't know. You know who is showing Jaws is Valente Beach Water Park, where you can float in inner tubes, watch Jaws on the big screen, and they have divers who swim around underneath you and grab you.
See, that's a whole different deal doing it in the lake
crap out of me.
versus a swimming pool.
Yeah, that's true. Do you know when that is? It's every summer. I know they've done it in the past.
The Valente?
Valente.
No, I'm not sure. I can look it up.
That's all right. The people...
I think I saw that it's happening this weekend.
Oh, it is. Okay. Get out and enjoy it. I've never floated and watched a movie, but it'd be fun to go watch Jaws.
I know. I feel like that way. The Jaws on the water at Valente Beach is June 20th and July 18th is the next time.
Oh, that's this weekend. Is Father's Day this weekend?
Yes.
It is. Oh.
It's on Sunday.
So, am I driving to Navasota for our daughter? Because it seems like every
no,
Father's
I'm
Day.
dropping her off on Saturday. We got to figure out when we're going to celebrate Father's Day with you.
This is our daughter's summer camp that she's a counselor at, JB, and it seems
It
like
always times out.
Father's Day weekend, U.S. Open is on, and I'm in the damn car for 7 hours.
Or your birthday.
Or my birthday, one of the two. It always works out. No one cares about Dad.
Oh,
Right?
stop.
You know what
It's
I mean?
not about Dad.
Yeah. What was that thing? Some lady planned something for her husband at a Gershwin show or something you were talking about?
Well, I hate to pick on it, but there is a symphony type event this weekend for Father's Day at Zilker Hillside Theater. Clearly a woman planned that.
For Dad.
Yeah. No kidding. You're right.
Coming up with JB and Sandy.
Okay, stick around. We are going to talk about childhood fears. Things when you were littles that you were afraid of, because something happened in Minnesota that is like the quintessential childhood fear. And it was?
The woman got caught for it just says several days in quicksand.
Oh. Every kid our age was afraid of that when they were a kid, right?
Oh, totally.
Right. So we got that coming up for you. And if you have one that you want to share with us, a childhood fear like quicksand, you're not afraid of it anymore. Call us at 844-390-KVAT.
Equal parts wisdom, nonsense, and unsolicited opinions. Thank you for waking up with JB and Sandy on 98.1.
JB told us a story about someone in Minnesota that lived out every child's nightmare, and that's being trapped in quicksand.
She was trapped. It just says several days. I don't know why when they wrote the story, you didn't tell me to the minute
Right.
how long she was trapped. She's 68 years old and was hiking through a wooded area, got submerged in a mud puddle and couldn't get out of there. It was
Terrifying.
basically like a quicksand. Luckily, not too deep to absorb her because. Right. But anyhow, that's a childhood fear. Like TV made us think we were all going to encounter quicksand at some point.
Specifically, Gilligan's Island made us fear quicksand. So we got to thinking about what our childhood fears are, and we would love to hear yours. Call us at 844-390-KVAT. I'll go first.
No, wait, before you move on from Gilligan's Island.
Oh.
They put a lot of fears in. I'll share.
They really did.
There are two more from Gilligan's Island.
Can I guess one of them?
Sure.
Headhunters?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I assume they were headhunters. Growing up in Georgetown, I assume they were in Leander.
They were on the other side of the island.
But they came over sometimes when you least expected it.
Yes.
But not just headhunters on Gilligan's Island, and tsunamis.
Tsunamis. Yes.
I was afraid in Central Texas we were going to get washed away with tsunamis.
We're in Kansas.
What was yours?
Mine, and you guys, I don't know if you'll get the reference. The kid catcher on Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Terrifying as a kid. Oh, that and the Malachi brothers on Happy Days.
Oh, God. They were terrifying, but I loved them.
Do you remember them?
I don't remember.
They did a demolition derby, and they were these bad brothers, and they had the Malachi Crunch, where if your car stalled out, they'd back up and just nail you right in the middle. What was yours, Trish?
I was afraid, based on the whole stop, drop, and roll campaign, that there was a high chance of me catching on fire at any point, because they drilled stop, drop, and roll into you. That was one. And the other one was going into a dark room, and looking in the mirror and saying Bloody Mary 3 times.
Oh,
do you remember that? Did y'all do that?
You were into seances and stuff?
No, I wasn't. But I never did it because I didn't know what was going to happen. But Bloody Mary was terrifying to me as a kid.
But you could avoid it by not doing it.
I would say it twice, think I'd be brave, and then chicken out and leave.
If you want to share you got a couple more, your childhood fear, our number is 844-390-KVAT.
At some point, as a child, I knew at some point I was going to disappear in the Bermuda Triangle.
We're talking about childhood fears, because we heard a story about a woman in Minnesota that got stuck in basically quicksand for a couple of days.
It just said several days in the story.
Yeah, and that just took us back to childhood, learning about quicksand from Gilligan's Island. Then I shared with them. JB was scared to death of tsunamis. Right?
They were coming.
I was scared.
Headhunters, too.
Yeah, headhunter. I was scared to death of the kid catcher from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And Tricia, what was yours?
I was scared of catching on fire because of the Stop, Drop, and Roll campaign that they shoved down our throats as kids.
Mary's in Round Rock. What was your childhood fear, Mary?
From the birds, the movie The Birds. Every time I go outside, I would just be fearful. And now it's even worse here in in Austin proper, I guess, with the bats.
The bats and the grackles.
The grackles seem to be more in control than they used to be, like in the 90s.
Yeah, they've all busted their legs. Have you ever noticed that?
The power line
on the power
accidents.
Yeah. Mary, have a great day. Okay, be safe with those birds, okay?
Thank you guys so much.
All right,
Thank you.
You bet. Have a great day.
You know what else we were afraid of? If you grew up on cartoons, which we all did, is an anvil falling on our head.
About as Austin as it gets.
K-Bet, your all-time country favorites with JB and Sandy. Just a reminder, flash flood warning. These conditions are expected to last until 10 o'clock today. Flash flood warning. Turn around. Don't drown. There have been some water rescues this morning, at least 4 of that I know this morning. And one was the guy drove around the barricades at I-35 in Old San Antonio. So.
And if you're a new Austinite, we don't claim to know how to drive in adverse conditions. So,
No.
I mean, if you're driving and cussing people out around you, like, we get it. We don't know what we're doing. We're not good at this.
Yeah, we're not good at it at all. So be careful out there. Don't just pay attention. Turn around. Don't drown.
And don't move the barricades, people.
Yeah, and that's going to be until 10 o'clock this morning.
Hey, I've got to ask you something, because we do like a shared file of show notes, and all it says, and I didn't put this in, I don't know who did, it says Tricia is disgusting.
Okay.
Sandy, are you talking about Saturday?
I put that in there because Tricia was disgusting on Saturday.
What?
You were gross.
I know, but I was prepared to tell JB about it.
I think you had mushrooms growing in your underpants.
Oh, God.
She didn't shower, didn't brush her teeth.
I was gross. Okay.
Oh, just general grossness
Yes,
from
but-
just
real
personal hygiene.
All right, I'm going to tell you what happened because I had a line. There was a line that got drawn. So I showered Friday night, so let's not be too gross. But I should have washed my hair. And every woman knows, like, you know when you need to wash your hair, and then you're like, whatever, I don't care, it's Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So Saturday, my
I'm
hair
married.
was greasy.
Yeah.
All day Saturday, I wore the same clothes that I slept in.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not brush my teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And our neighbor came over to play games at like 5:30. And I walk out there and I sat down and I didn't even wash my face. And I was like, look, I know I'm gross. I just told her. I was like, all right, I'm sorry. I'll take care of it later. And she was like, that's fine. And I was fine with it. I acknowledged it. We moved on. We're playing. Well, we had had burgers for dinner. Mm-hmm. And at some point when I bit into the burger, a little drop of sauce dropped onto my shirt. Mm-hmm. And then there was a stain there. And that was the point that I became super disgusting. Yeah. All the stuff before that, I was like, whatever, I'm a little bit gross. But the tiny stain on my shirt, I was like, God, I can't even stand myself now. That was my line.
That was your tipping point.
That was my tipping point.
How long were you prepared to not bathe or shower?
I mean, I was going to shower that night before I went to bed. I was iffy on whether or not I was going to wash my hair yet or not.
Gross.
Coming up with JB and Sandy.
Okay, stick around, guys, because we have a new feature called JB and Sandy's Last Laugh. It's a cut from a stand-up comedian or an entertainer. And today's is Ron White.
Here's JB and Sandy's Last Laugh of the Hour on 98.1 KVET.
That's my favorite thing about LA is the people out there are just so damn pretty, man. I'll tell you how it happened. Back in the 20s, they started making movies out there. And when they did, all these beautiful people from all over America flocked out there to be in the movies. And they couldn't all be in the movies. Some of them got regular jobs, but they met those people that were in the movies. They got together. They had these beautiful babies. And those babies grew up and met other babies from the same area. And they got together and had even more beautiful babies. And almost the exact opposite thing is happening right now in Kansas.
Austin Up with JB and Sandy on 98.1 KVET.